Hey, it's Kwasi. Welcome back to my real estate blog. As always, send me your real estate questions. If I answer your question as a topic for one of my videos, you win a $25 Amazon gift card. Now, let's get into today's topic, which is, are people overpaying for real estate in the Seattle market? What I'm going to do is give you some perspective on what's going on in the market, and you can decide whether or not you think that people are overpaying for houses. So the first thing I want to talk about and let you know is that every single market is going to adjust or make corrections. So what I'd love to do is show you a graph of the history of Seattle's real estate market. Now, as you look at this graph, you will see, let's go back to the late 80s. Boeing adds 50,000 jobs. In the early 90s, Boeing stops hiring. Late 90s, you have the dot-com boom. In the early 2000s, you have the dot-com bust. Then we had the subprime boom and we had the subprime bust. And now we are in a new boom. Now, a few things I'd like to point out is the median home price over these decades. Now, starts out in 1984 at $79,950 for the median home price, and it continues to gradually go up over the years, all the way up into the subprime boom where our market was at a previous height in our market. Now let's talk about what happened during the subprime bust. So we're at a previous height of 481,000 in July of 2007. And between then and February of 2012, our median home price for the first time in decades starts to fall, and it falls pretty significantly, down to about 308,000. Now, why this happened is a whole other blog topic that I have discussed on a previous blog, so feel free to go through and look for that. But let's just say for today's conversation that people were getting loans who maybe didn't have income or credit. They maybe didn't have down payment, or they could afford the home for a certain amount of time, and instead of having a fixed interest rate, they had an adjustable interest rate, and when the rate adjusted, they could no longer afford the house. So it ended up being this snowball effect that kind of grew into other markets, and now it drove the home values down. Now, if you take a look from February of 2012 to July of 2017, we had this huge increase in sales price, and now our new peak for the Seattle market is a median home price of $658,000. So, with this new graph, what I'd love to show you is what I feel is really driving this market. So on the chart, what I'd like to show you is that in our previous peak of July of 2007, we had approximately 12,900 homes that were on the market, and we were only selling about 3,400 homes at that time. Fast forward to our new peak of July of 2017, we had 2,570 homes come on the market, but we sold 4,368. Which means even the houses that came on the market that sold, the reason that we have 4,300 sales is because even the ones that were overpriced and didn't sell in previous months are now selling because the market is caught up. So everybody knows that we have a strong economy up here, both with tech jobs, with healthcare, with the ports, both Seattle and Tacoma, as well as people being able to qualify for loans, having down payment, being strong buyers, knowing that they can get loans, coupled with having low inventory. You can see that this market is going to be around for a while because our market is strong. Market experts are actually saying that Seattle is one of the top real estate markets in the country, if not the top real estate market in the country. So look, there are a lot of things to think about when it comes to buying or selling a home in today's market. There's also a lot of steps to buying and selling a home in this market. And as I like to say, the only step that you need to remember is give me a call and I'll help guide and advise you through the rest of the steps. Thanks for listening.